Welcome to my channel. Let me tell you a story. If you want to be obeyed most of the time, listen to this story. There was a museum with a wooden throne dated back 1,212 years ago. The museum had one place to put the piece of furniture, the old throne, wooden throne. But unfortunately, it wasn't a place out of reach of people. Despite the signs put on it, do not touch, people could not resist the temptation of touching and rubbing their hands against the wooden throne because of the age. The problem was that when they keep on rubbing their hands against the throne, the furniture begin to lose its face. It was breaking down the piece of furniture. Finally, one of the staff just had an idea. He decided to change the sign from do not to something else. He changed it to caution, please wash your hand thoroughly after touching. Guess what? No one ever touched the throne again. Now, what is the wisdom in this story? The wisdom is this: if you want people to obey you most of the time, give only positive instruction instead of negative instruction. The first instruction carried the word do not. And people will ignore the instruction, they will keep on touching the throne. When the lady changed it, he just put caution, please wash your hand thoroughly after touching, and nobody touched again. The first instruction, do not, was a negative instruction. The second instruction, caution, please wash your hand thoroughly after touching, is a positive instruction. A positive instruction is one that tells people what you want them to do instead of what you don't want them to do. A positive instruction says what you want the people to do, period. Example, please stay in your class until 2 p.m. Another example, make sure you report in school by 2 p.m. tomorrow. Another example, handle the plate carefully. A negative instruction is one that you state with the word do not or not. Every time you give people instruction with not, especially what you don't want them to do, it will be violated. For example, if you tell the student, do not go out of your class until 2 p.m., they will go out. Somehow they will say they forgot, or somehow. When you say, don't come late tomorrow, they are likely to be late. Instead of saying, make sure you report in school tomorrow by 2 p.m. Handle the plate carefully. Instead of, it's a positive instruction. But if you say, do not break the plate, the tendency of it being broken is very high. But I was in a friend's house. And we kept on saying, don't break that plate. Oh, I broke it out for pastor. I brought it out for pastor to eat because it's our special guest. Don't break the plate. I was about to caution the woman from using the word, don't break the plate, instead of telling her, the staff, handle the plate carefully. We just heard a sound that the plates were broken. She was very angry. She said, you broke my plate. I said, it's not the one that broke your plate. You instructed her to break your plate. Because science has proved that the human mind does not recognize the word not most of the time when it is used with a negative instruction. So somehow in the mind, not is blocked out. The only thing the lady will hear, instead of break not that plate, is break that plate. Now, over and over I have tested it. It is very, very true. So if you want to get result always from the instructions that you give only positive instructions. Positive instructions are motivating. Positive instruction focus on what you want the people to do. Positive instruction encourages compliance. Positive instruction is helpful. It helps to get the desired result. Now, you can power the positive instruction by repeating it and asking the people to repeat it after you. By that, you begin to establish it in the mind of the people. In fact, it has been said that repetition is the mother of learning and the father of action, which is the architect of accomplishment. Repetition is the mother of learning, the father of action, which is the architect of accomplishment. The mind of people are influenced greatly by asking them to repeat positive instruction. I believe you have been blessed by this particular presentation. Please subscribe, like, share. My name is Tobi Ayo Loto. See you at the next video.